So I think that
Yeah.
is the most important part about the learning English language. So you are very right when you said the goal is practice speaking English, and the journey is also speaking English. So speaking is the key, I would say, to having fluency in this language. Absolutely right. Sweta.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm fine, and I'm doing fine as well. So how was your day, Sweta?
My day was productive, I would say. I did a lot of sessions today, so I must say it's productive for me.
Are you tired?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm energetic for you
Sure,
to
I'm
have.
excited to talk as well.
Yes, I'm also excited to have this session because having session means we need to be energized and excited, right? So
Right.
that we can have a beautiful conversation.
Of course, of course. Right, Sweta, can you tell me a little bit about yourself before we begin?
Okay, sure. So, as you can see, my name is Sweta and I'm
Mhm.
from West Bengal, Doers.
Oh, mm-hmm,
Yeah. I've completed my graduation and I'm doing masters. I haven't completed yet. And I have a YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle, where I have
mm-hmm,
been working. I began my journey to learn this language, but I started making a lot of videos to learn for myself and then
mm-hmm.
started teaching. At the same time, I started teaching, making videos, learning English on
Mm-hmm.
online mode. I have learned. So
Mm-hmm.
that is all about me. And even
Right.
I work on offline. I teach people online and offline,
Mm-hmm.
both, I
Mm-hmm.
would say. And even sometimes I give workshop. I organize a
Okay.
workshop for rural students.
All right.
That is
All right. Right, Sweta. So you are Bengali, I guess?
no, I'm not Bengali,
You're
but
not?
I
You said
studied in
you're from West Bengal, so yes, I thought you are.
yeah.
I myself was born in West Bengal. So
Sorry.
I said I was born in West Bengal. I'm from West Bengal as well.
Okay, so right now where are you?
Right now I'm in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. I'm completing my higher education here.
Okay, so I would love to know about you as well. Please
Okay,
introduce yourself. Yeah.
right. So my name is Smita, and I completed my graduation and post graduation both in English. And right now I'm training to be a teacher. I'm doing a degree in education, and I part time work as a English spoken tutor in Clappingo. I have lived in various parts of the country throughout my life for education and while growing up as well. So, some of my interests are reading, writing. I like to travel a lot. So, yeah, those are the things about me.
Oh, great, great to know. So right now you are studying. You are doing B.Ed, as you said.
And Ahmed, yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm.
So you completed your graduation and post-graduation in which stream? Like which subject?
Both in literature.
English
One was
literature.
in English literature, yes, and the other one was a specialization in comparative literature.
Okay. And have you been speaking since your childhood, or you have learned after school?
English?
Yes.
English, I always studied in English medium. So, I learned since childhood, since day one, I would say. Since I
Oh,
was, yeah, since I was in kindergarten, I started learning English because I have always studied in English medium schools.
okay. And
You can
where do
say,
you belong?
you can almost say Bengali is my second language. I'm more fluent in English than I am in Bengali. Yes.
Okay. 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 So, okay, that's great to know about you. And
Hmm.
you, where do you belong to in West Bengal?
I was born in Durgapur. Have you heard about the city? Yes.
So, completely you have shifted?
So the things I keep on moving due to my education. So my house right now, my parents are in West Bengal, but I keep moving from the state to that. So you can say not exactly of one place.
Do
So
you live alone?
I what? Pardon
Do
me?
you live alone then?
Yes, I live alone. Yes.
Okay, in hostel or in
Yeah,
PG.
I stay in a PG. I stay here in Bhopal. Yes.
Great to know. Yes. What can we discuss today? Do you have any topic or we can have? general conversation.
We can have a general conversation if you would want. All right.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
so you said you started your own YouTube channel, Sweta. What made you open a YouTube channel?
Okay, so I always wanted to come on YouTube because
Mhm.
I wanted to improve myself on YouTube. Okay, and
Mhm.
YouTube was my platform to start my
Mhm.
journey. Because as
Mhm.
I stay in rural area, here
Mhm.
I don't see any opportunities that much, or even I don't have idea. And I studied in Bengali medium. Then I studied my graduation and post graduation. That is also in English literature, but it was pretty difficult for me to manage everything. And
Mhm.
then even I was underconfident in communication skill because I studied in small government school and there we were not speaking that much. Especially
Mhm.
I was not speaking actually. So that's
Mhm.
why I was facing a lot of difficulties to have conversation with people, or like I was not even able to connect with boys. So
Mhm.
I wanted to change my personality. So I started my journey on YouTube. Before YouTube, I started working on my communication in English language
Mhm.
because I took English literature and that time it was completely difficult for me because I
Mhm.
didn't know, I was not able to read, I was not able to understand lectures, I was not able
Mhm.
to write even.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sentence structures I didn't know properly. So everything, I would say my journey began to learn everything related to English language, English literature, or
Mhm.
my making videos on YouTube. Because making, like, I started speaking in front of camera to improve myself,
Mhm.
so I began my YouTube channel for that
Mhm.
matter, I would say. And even I was habituated to make videos in front of camera, so I was confident that I would start my YouTube to help people, to help in English, because I had to create, you know, environment for me to speak
Mhm.
English, to keep
Mhm.
working. So that's why my journey began on YouTube.
Right. You said you also teach offline to some kids in your village. Can you tell
Yeah,
me a
in
little
my
bit about that journey as well?
Okay, so same, I think I would say when I started my journey to learn this language, that
Mhm.
time I thought of teaching as well on offline because I have learned this language by myself. That time I didn't take any classes or
Mhm.
I didn't join any application or anything like that. So that time I started working by myself to record myself in front of camera. I started watching videos and
Mhm.
working hard in English. So I
Mhm.
realized that I didn't start a YouTube channel, so why not to start teaching? So while
Mhm.
learning, I began. Within 1 year, I started teaching on offline
Mhm.
mode. Then
Mhm.
after 1 year, I came to YouTube. It means more than 3 years I've completed on learning English, and YouTube
Mhm.
has completed 1.5 year.
Right, right. So,
That is
so
how.
yeah. So, Sweta, you said your beginning was your foundation was not an English medium, right? So you faced difficulty in the language earlier, and you kind of self-learned the entire thing, which is a very commendable job, I would say. And then you started teaching other people. So, I mean,
Yes.
kudos to you, to have gone through all this without the help of an application or anything like that, all by yourself. It's, hats off to all that hard work. I mean, I can see in your speech there is hardly a mistake. We are supposed to, as speakers, supposed to give you feedback, but I'm in loss for words because you're very fluent in the language. So,
It means a lot.
Sweta, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see. You have your hard work is paying off. I can see how well you have done for yourself. So, uh, you're stuck,
Uh,
Sweta. Am I
you.
audible?
You got, yes.
I can, yes.
Yeah, right now you're absolutely visible to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about? I seem to have forgotten.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was saying that yeah, your journey all this while. So can you tell me a little bit about how you managed it all on your own? Like, what are the things that you referred to? Because all my learners want to know some sweet trick here and there, which I know there is no sweet trick to learn English language. You always have to be consistent with practicing it, saying it out loud. Especially, you said there was no place for you to practice your speaking. So YouTube, while joining YouTube and teaching other people, you got that practice yourself. So
Yeah.
what are the things that you did? Can you share that?
hmm First of all, say I belong to rural area, and here nobody speaks English, and even where my home is or my place is, that is completely, a lots of issues, lots of facilities we don't get. Network issues even is there. Okay, so I first action that I took a rented apartment for myself to learn language, to start a YouTube channel, to teach English. Everything I decided my mindset. I cleared that what I want to do in future, and I came alone in in a small town. Okay, and here I started my journey. Like we have institute, so there we started teaching. Like YouTube was I started later, but my first journey started learning by myself and teaching offline to rural students. So I got opportunity to open up myself, right? So I got confidence there, and
Mm,
I will tell you, I have created environment, I have created
mm,
that situation, I made it. So that's why
mm,
I have been learning in this way. And practical practice that I do
mm,
practically, ultimate goal and solution is also speaking English. I was not even following English grammar rules and anything initially. I
mm,
didn't know
mm,
grammar rules, everything. Like I was completely stuck, or from the scratch, I have started learning, right? So
mm,
I
mm,
was focusing on speaking. I was just listening. I would listen a lot of videos. I would listen mindfully, attentively. First of all, that is I did in my
mm,
journey. First step, I started listening, watching them carefully, mindfully, attentively, and then
mm,
I started following their, speeches, which they
mm.
followed on their videos. I used to also
Mm.
follow shadow technique. I did a lot, I can tell you.
Right.
And
Mm,
when I come back, like for when I began my journey on YouTube, that time I was making silly mistakes in grammar, and I didn't know that because I didn't learn
mm,
grammar. Okay, without grammar, I have started my journey. I
mm,
watched mindfully, attentively, and started imitating them. So
mm,
in this way, I did, and I was speaking broken English. So I was doing that, and I used to use some applications like free application, audio call speaking application. I did. So that time
mm,
I didn't understand my mistakes, but when I came on YouTube, that time I got to know that I make silly mistakes, and I started working on my grammar. I started observing my videos.
mm,
Basically, I did practically, I started working, observing, listening videos, watching videos, everything. Like I created environment for me practically. That is always I say to people. Even I will tell you that I didn't even watch any movie till now,
mm,
any
mm,
Hollywood movies. If I share with you, I didn't watch till now. I even didn't complete any book properly. Reading, if I say. But yes, one thing I can tell you that I don't read physical book, but what I do, audio listen, audio book I listen videos,
yes,
audio
yes.
videos I listen, audio
Mm-hmm,
book videos, and
mm-hmm,
what I
mm,
do, I practice reading subtitles. So that is what I do. So those things also really help me to improve my English. Yeah, movie watching movies that I didn't do, and even podcasts that I used to do earlier, but I didn't do that much. But yeah, practically watching and speaking at the same time, I do, and I did actually. That is how it started my learning English, and improvement I got from there.
Sweta, you did an absolutely, I think you found out the trick. That, trick is to practice. So I
Yes.
think that is the ultimate thing. No matter how many times you listen to, how many movies you watch, if you do not use
Mhm.
them, what happens? All my learners, they complain that, ma'am, I've been listening to this podcast for so long and I've been watching videos. And then I ask them that how many hours of podcast did you listen? And they say that 5, 6 hours of podcast. And I tell that how many words have you learned? And they say none. So the thing is, they learn a lot of words, but they do not use it. So what I tell
Yeah,
them
you're
that even if you listen to 5 minutes and grasp 3 words and use those 3 words in 3 sentences every day, you have learned 3 words. It doesn't require you to watch 5 hours videos or audios. What it requires is to practice whatever you have learned, because
yeah,
the mind forgets. No matter how much you bombard it with words and vocabulary, it is never going to retain until you use it. So I think that is
yeah,
the most important part about the learning English language. So you are very right when you said the goal is practice speaking English, and the journey is also speaking English. So speaking is the key, I would say, to having fluency in this language. Absolutely right. So
hmm,
Sweta, I think
I
that is
also
the
like.
end. Yeah, yeah. Is there anything you would like to add, because the time is almost
Yeah,
over?
I want to say one more thing, that is like I started my journey to learn this language in front of
Mhm.
camera, speaking and watching videos and speaking. And even step by step, I did and I took action. That is, I want to tell you. First, like self practice, audio call, then video call. Video call is
Mm,
also helpful.
mm,
I began my YouTube channel with having conversational videos with people, and that
mm,
also helped me a lot. Okay,
mm.
so having conversation with a lot of people, and
Yes.
that time I didn't connect with tutors. Later, I joined with them. It's
Mm,
been few months that I have been having sessions with tutors, but before that, I was connecting with a lot of co-learners, and I was
mm,
guiding them. I was helping them. I was also learning from them. So we learned
mm,
each other. So
mm,
practically speaking on online platform, video call, audio call, self practice, everything
mm.
is needed here, right?
Yeah.
So that is how we can speak English.
Absolutely, absolutely, Sweta. Identifying the errors is also the way forward.
Mm,
Without knowing, you keep on making the same mistakes, and then you do not, and they kind of stick with you for a long time, unless and until someone points them out. So, conversation is a big part of learning the language as well, the exposure to different kinds of speeches, right?
yes,
Absolutely.
you're
So, the
right.
time is almost over, Sweta. It was pleasure having conversation with you. I hope to see you soon again.
Yeah, in next session, definitely I would love to know about you and more things we can discuss. But this is all
Yeah.
about for today, right? Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
evening. Bye bye.
Same to you. Bye.